I'm Michael from OrthoPro. I'm a certified prosthetist orthotist, and I'm here to help explain the removable rigid dressing, or RRD. When we have a patient in the rehab unit, for example, and you're dealing with them and you need to remove an RRD that's already in place, or put one back into place, or deal with volume management with the socks, this is how to go about it. First, we're going to go ahead and remove the outer casting, which is held on by a suspension sleeve, which is just basically compressor grip. So that's rolled down the patient's limb onto the cast, and the cast can be removed. And then each sock, depending on how many are in place, can be removed individually until you get down to the suture line. Then you can inspect the suture line and apply any particular dressings that are necessary. And then I want to show some important parts about putting things back together. Once you have the suture covered with the appropriate dressing, what you need to do is determine how many socks you're going to be putting onto the patient. The sock ply determines how tight the RRD is in place. The best thing to do is to utilize the donning tube, and this sock will go into the tube and be stretched over the tube itself until the seam is relatively flat. And this can take some effort, as you can see. And we'll pull that sock on there. You're able to go right over the dressing that you've put into place and push the tube over the limb, and the sock will naturally go over the limb. And once you've got the number of socks that you desire to have onto the patient, take the cast, or the RRD itself, make sure the compressor grip sleeve is still reflected over the cast, and then gently place that over the patient. Make sure it's firm, not too loose. You might need to add an additional sock. If it won't go on and it's too tight, then take one sock off. But once you have the appropriate ply, put the cast on and just simply reflect the compressor grip over the patient's limb, and that will hold the RRD in place until the next time you're ready to inspect the limb, remove the cast, apply the socks, and then just repeat the process. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us and call our office at 733-0505, and we'd be happy to help.